See, it's what your body type is. It depends on, you know, what kind of stuff you're going to be shopping. If you're a fat ass, get ripped and huge. Ripped, you know, obviously we're talking about toning, cutting fat so that whatever muscle you do have, so you can see it. But when I say get ripped, that doesn't necessarily mean packing on muscle. If you're fat and you're trying to cut down, obviously you got to pay more attention to everything that you're buying. If you're trying to bulk up, you know, you don't got to pay attention as much. I mean, you can be a little more slack with your sodium and sauces here and there. Ketchup's not bad. You can put ketchup on lots of stuff. Hot sauces and stuff are okay too, but 57 every once in a while, or some Sweet Baby Ray's on your chicken, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, you don't got to worry about that stuff. Just a second, I'm going to cop. Don't want to see him. Want him to see me making a video with the iPhone, driving on the road. But if you are cutting, I mean, depending on how serious you are, depending on how fast you get results, that's all there is to it. I mean, if you want to be lazy with your diet, you know, your body's going to look lazy. I mean, if you can cut out what you need to cut out, pretty much all your fats, you know, lots of your carbs. That's the difference. You're not going to want to take in any carbs. If you're packing on weight and you're building mass and stuff, you're going to want to buy like rices and, you know, like brown rice, even white rice when you're putting on weight. It don't matter. And you can get more of those starchy carbs in your diet. I'm gonna run out of gas. I forgot to get gas. And of course there's someone behind me, and there's the gas station. This is not good. I don't think I'm gonna make it home on that. Well, we'll give her a try. Cut this guy off. Alright. So don't get brownie points in heaven for that one. You got your junk carbs and you got your good starchy carb, and you don't want either one of them when you're trying to cut weight. So, and that's what you want to do first too. This bullshit with the I'm gonna cut, you know, after I get big. Obviously you can get big by lifting weights. It's a very simple strategy, but you're not gonna get the results like you would if you cut down, get toned, get fit, to where your ass can actually do something. You can actually run down the road, or, you know what I mean? You can actually get your heart rate up. I hate when I pull up next to people and they see me sitting here on my phone. Like, what the hell's that guy doing? I'm vlogging here, buddy. What's he saying? So when you're ready to put mass on, you're going to be ready to do it a lot more efficiently, because all your little muscles and your stabilizer muscles and all your strength training and all your, you know, your body is prepped by lifting heavier weights. You don't want to build your major muscle groups without building your stabilizer muscles first. I think you can lose range of motion and stuff doing it that way too. That's the breakdown. Here she is. Going to Aldi. Alright, and we're entering Aldi's. The only weird thing about Aldi's is you gotta put a quarter in to get your buggy. And then of course, quarter in to get it back out. That's to make people bring their own damn carts back, right? Alright. Nums. See, Aldi doesn't have all this money laying around to pay cart boys to go out and pick up the cart, so they put the quarters on there, obviously, so that you bring your cart back. It's one of those little smart things that they do. It sucks when you don't have a quarter though, and if you don't have any cash. Like me today, I had to run to Wells Fargo ATM to get money out for the groceries, and then come back, and then get it broke by the lady at the cashier. So then I had a quarter, then I could get my cart. Alright, I'm gonna get in an accident. Oh my god! So the cart thing, you know, it's maybe annoying sometimes, but it's understandable. You know, you gotta think, you know, the only way all these offer products for as cheap as they can is because they're cutting all these costs around the edges. You know, they're cutting the fat. They also don't bag your food for you. They put it in your cart, and it's up to you to either pay 10 cents a bag if you want to put it in Aldi's bags. Bring your own bags, or walk around the store and find empty boxes. You know, they leave all the boxes on the shelves. You just pull an item out of the box, say it's laundry detergent or something. Once the box is empty, it's free picking. You know, you can even pull stuff out of the boxes. You know, sometimes if there's not a lot left in the box, to grab the box to put your food in. So it's another way they cut costs and offer food cheap. I've noticed sometimes they got good produce and sometimes they don't. So you gotta watch out when you're buying fresh produce, I think, from Aldi. But if you're like moving into a new place, or you're low on condiments and all your little stuff, you can save so much money there. Their spices are $1 for like big spices that would normally be like $5. You'll never find that cheap anyway. I don't think anyway. I mean, I've never even been in a Costco, so I don't even know if they're that cheap, or Sam's Club. I don't know how cheap their prices go, but I get home here, I'll show you what you should be buying. And I ran out of food a couple days ago, and that's not something you want to do, and it sucks. And I don't have all this money to just go down to Costco or go down to Walmart and just load up with, you know, a month's worth of bodybuilding food, you know. So I'm going to show you how I do this cheap. If I'm doing it on my budget, you know, a lot of people out there could be doing it if they wanted to be doing it. You may not think you can, you think it costs more and all this. The wife's always like, you know, it's going to cost more because you're eating 7 meals a day. I can't afford to feed you 7 meals a day. Well, I can't budget your money to feed 7 meals a day. I don't, whatever. And your rebuttal for that needs to be, well, I'm getting the same amount of food as everybody else. I weigh my food. You take a big breakfast, a decent sized lunch, and a big dinner, and you cut all those meals into 2 smaller meal groups. Maybe not breakfast, because not a lot of people nowadays eat a good breakfast. I grew up, you know, old school. My dad, I think he has bacon at every meal, but we grew up in the country. They get pigs slaughtered every year. They're in the freezer, so that's common. He's a diabetic too. But anyway, 2 of your meals a day are going to come from, you know, whey protein shake, meal replacement bars. I mean, you don't have to freaking make 6 meals a day. So here's what I got. 2 big fish value packs are 2 pounds a piece, $5.50 a piece for those. 6 boneless, skinless chicken breasts in here. Those are 3 pounds a piece, and those are $5.50. Less than $1 a piece for chicken. They're $1.20 there, so that's $5 for eggs. I got some Splenda. I like sweet and low better because it sweetens way more than Splenda's like 2 packs of sugar. You know, it's gonna take, to sweeten my tea, it's gonna take like 24 packets. These gross rice cakes, I'm putting peanut butter on it like they show here. Actually not bad, put raisins on it too. Those are $2 for a pack of those. 6 ounces of seasoning for 99 cents. Oats, $2, like their own brand of everything that's only distributed by Aldi. There's your fat-free spray for the, you know, $1.29. This is an oat brand. They do have a really good 12 grain bread there that I should have got. It's about this short though, but it's those big fat loaf. These here I grabbed instead because these are marked down from $1.30 to 69 cents. Fiber Now, I think there's like $1.50 for some granola bars, and a chunky tuna, 55 cents a piece. It's extra virgin olive oil, and skim milk. They charged me $7 for Splenda, so should about $50. Huh? That's get her done style right there.